Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I'm not on camera. Okay, so listen, you guys know that I got my hair done, right? And it was done by my sister. My sister is amazing. You guys, like, story time in my life right quick. So, and I'm also going to put this up just so you guys can see like the videos that I did the other day. And they also have the haircut on it. So I'm just going to pull this up. I'm also waiting for you guys to come into the room. Did y'all see that video? I look just like her in this picture, which is so weird. So what happened was we did this, right? This hairstyle. And I love it. I think it's so cute. It definitely gives you Toni Braxton's 7 Whole Nights vibe with the blonde. So then it's giving you Mary J. Blige, on some I Can Love You. Like I just need some sunglasses on and I'm giving it to y'all. Okay. Y'all should check out my Married at First Sight video that I did. I also did a video last night for what is it? For Real Housewives Salt Lake City. I don't need to put up that, right? Y'all can just go and look. Have y'all checked out recent videos just to, let you guys know? I don't know if you guys watch those videos or not. But yes, I do look like my sister. Like she's my sister. So I know some people don't look like their sisters. Like I feel like Cardi B and Hennessy don't look anything alike. Me and Christy actually look alike, especially now that I'm smaller, and don't have as much weight on my face. We definitely look more alike. But anyway, so y'all, my sister's whole life, like she was never a do her own hair type of person. Like I want y'all to understand, like my sister found her calling in doing hair like later in life in comparison to, I think she was in her 30s. I want to say she was in her 30s because she's like 40 now. And I think she's been doing hair like legit. It has to have been over 10 years now. But I'm just letting y'all know it took her a while to like understand that this is what she wanted to do, which is crazy because we grew up in a hair salon. And what I mean by that is my sister didn't even want to roll her own hair. Like she didn't know how. And now like she does rod sets and, on natural hair. And she's like a beast with the cutting and the coloring and like, really making our mom proud. You know what I'm saying? Just really, really, really making our mom proud with that. So I wanted to show y'all that because it's not like that now. I'm going to get it redone. Last night we were on Instagram live in between the Keyshia Cole situation, the Keyshia Cole and Ashanti Verzuz, which we're about to get into. So I'll put that up. And I was like, I worked out and we were testing the hair to see how it would be once it, reverted back. Cause I work out so much and I was not about to change my workout regimen for my hair. Like I'm just not in that place right now. She does Pilates. So she does workouts where she doesn't sweat her hair as much. I do really, I do HIIT training. And right now I need HIIT training. So for me, I was just trying to see how this would work out. I worked out. That's why I waited all the way into the next day, the next night before I worked out. I wanted to get some videos in with the hair and everything, y'all. So I gave it to y'all for as long as I could, but I could not get, a day behind in my workouts. I just couldn't. And so it frizzed up on me, y'all. It frizzed up on me, so I had to wash it. And then I tried to do what I do to my curly hair, and it's just like not working. So my sister's like, I'll come in on a Tuesday, so we can perm it all the way. So we're going to do this again. We're going to try this again. Because my lifestyle is not about to change as far as working out. Like I need to stay on my workout shit. Okay. I can't slow down. I can't start to think that, oh, my hair, I can't do that. But I want this style. I want this short pixie, Misa Hilton style. And I'm going to get it. But let's go ahead and get into Keyshia Cole. There are like 360 of y'all in the room. Thank you so much. Please like the video, okay? I'm also going to put my banner down below. You guys can support me if you see fit. It's much appreciated. If not, it's fine. Your view is really all I need. So the Verzuz. And this is the picture I'm using because I'm about to read to y'all the back, the backstory or whatever. To what happened because everybody noticed that the energy was a little off. Okay. Funky Dineva, T.S. Madison, child, everybody in my live, me and Jay Lee and Scotty and Josiah, we all talked about it on Jay Lee's channel last night. Super fun. You guys should be checking us out on a panel on Scotty by Nature's YouTube channel on Monday nights. Okay. So you can see us there. But yes, the Verzuz. How did I feel about the Verzuz? Oh, wait, let me answer this first. So texturizing didn't work for your lifestyle. Not with my hair being colored the way it is. Not with my hair being colored the way it is. No. Sweetheart, I I know how to take care. Like, we know not to put, like, I don't need advice on what not to do with my hair when I not only had a mom who was a hairdresser, but my sister is one as well, and they're licensed. They don't do hair on Instagram. So I promise y'all, we got this. Okay. We got what we doing. We don't need nobody to tell us. Okay. But yes, no, the texturizer just didn't work because of the color on my end. So maybe, eventually I'll grow it out and we won't have to do it as straight. But for right now, it's going to have to be straight because my hair is kinky. Everybody wants to always, oh, Brittany, you have, so no, I have kinky hair like all the other Black girls. Okay. It might be a little bit curlier in certain areas, a little more lax in the curl pattern. But when it comes to working out, yeah, nah. When it comes to the sweat, it's either natural or completely straight. The in-between is just not a vibe right now. But like I said, let's go ahead and get into the Verzuz from last night. Okay. So the Verzuz. Keisha came like, what was it? An hour late, 30 minutes late? I can't remember. By the time I came in, it was like everybody was saying she was 30 minutes late. So I'm not sure, if it was 30 or an hour. But either way, too damn long for us to be waiting. And then for her to show up, sit down, looking fabulous, I might add, but then sit down and not apologize for being late. And I was annoyed by that. An hour and a half late. There we go. Okay, an hour and a half late. I was not like so excited about this at the end of the day, but when I saw Ashanti sitting there by herself for all that time, I was like, let me go into the room, because I just kind of felt like, I didn't want her to like be sitting there by herself and then like people not being in there. Like, that just kind of made me feel some type of way. So I was like, let me go sit in here and just, see what Ashanti is doing. So I had it on and I was like on live or, doing other stuff. I love you too. I love you too. Okay. Okay, this attitude situation. I don't feel like, is it me? Like, I just kind of feel like it's the way she is. I don't think that she actually had an attitude with Ashanti. I think she might have been annoyed by the situation, but it wasn't coming off as shade to Ashanti. And I feel like that's what was most important. I also felt like Ashanti, is the consummate professional. Like, she is there on time. She's beautiful. Her energy is up. She is, trying to keep it cool for everybody. I really appreciated Ashanti's energy. Okay. Now, the reason why I wasn't too excited about this Verzuz in the first place is because both of them tend to scream and then shy off key. They tend to, and then all of a sudden the key is somewhere where it's not supposed to be. It's up here somewhere, but it ain't where it's supposed to be. Okay. It might be a little sharp, might be a little flat. Sometimes you never know. But Ashanti and Keisha have both had, issues in the past vocally that did not make me so excited to hear them sing live. But as you can see, the Jasmine brand is reporting that her DJ actually came to her defense. Okay. Swiss Beats was annoyed that she was so late. But apparently she wasn't late. It says in Keisha's defense, I can truly say that she didn't want to come out because her screen was blurry. On her end, her screen was blurry. She was there on time. I was there. I saw everything. She was there. But she didn't want to come out because the screen was blurry and stuff wasn't right. We couldn't hear their side. So it was a lot of technical stuff going on, in there. Because she's a perfectionist, and when stuff don't go the right way, it's downhill from there. I can say that, and that's just the truth. She was already upset about it being pushed back like it was anyway, but it's COVID, And then, so the buildup, it made her have to push her record back. So that was big on the brain. It just threw her energy off. I did the best I could to try to bring her back, but by the time she was already upset, my stuff blurry. It ain't right. And then OT Genesis comes out of nowhere. And he said, well, I was sitting in the studio and then he walked in and I was like, oh, snap. I said, I guess they must have made up. But for them to do that, that says a lot because Keisha she don't play, man. Okay. For her to do that, I was like, for her to even come back around, because when she go there, she go there. And let's not forget that OT Genesis has said stuff like, I sold your mama, I almost went to jail for selling your mama crack. Like, he said a whole bunch of stuff, about her family. Her sister was extremely upset that she even was there with him and being cool with him after all the things he has said about her family and her mom and all that. But I feel like Keisha doesn't care. I feel like Keisha is tired of her mama and her siblings, holding on to her coattails for dear life. I think she's tired of all of them, and she's not going to not make up with somebody because of them. And I'm not mad at her because of that. I feel like their relationship is strained. It is what it is. I wouldn't be cool with a man that said he almost went to jail for selling my mama crack. I wouldn't be cool with him. He wouldn't be able to put his arm around my shoulder on my Verzuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be me, but it did make me feel like, so are y'all fucking now or what? Like, that definitely put me in a frame of mind. Like, so what the is going on here? Okay. I was worried about it. There have been technical issues many times. Okay, so here's my thing. Even if there were technical issues, you sit down, you chit chat, you try to work it out, you show up and be a show, have your showmanship on par. And that's what I feel like a lot of artists these days are missing. They have gotten so comfortable with allowing their fans to see them as they are. They no longer understand that you are entertaining people whenever you are on camera. It didn't have to be perfect. Y'all didn't even have to play the songs at first, but it would have just showed and probably had a better energy if she would have came on and just shoot the shit with Ashanti and talk about different experiences that they had, because that was the thing that was missing from the entire show. Like, once they came back from that break that they took, okay, once they came back from that, they just went through the songs like bop, 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 bop. There was no real commentary. And I feel like that's what was missing. And that's why it wasn't so enjoyable, because in the past, we've had people that had stories connected to the music. They had, relationships with other artists that they wanted to talk about. And they did that a little bit, but not as much as everybody would have preferred. I never expect for Keyshia Cole's energy to be right. Honestly, I felt like once she got into it and started singing and shit, it was cool enough for me. I didn't feel like her energy was that bad. But I always feel like she's just a dry ass person. That's just the way she is. She's dry. And she's a hood girl. So I feel like there's a level of having walls up and being protective of oneself. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I will get close enough to punch him in the throat. I agree. Like I said, wouldn't be me. Hey, Jay Lee, wasn't enough talking between them. Exactly. It wasn't enough banter back and forth, even though I don't feel like they were giving each other bad energy. Absolutely not from Ashanti's standpoint. It seemed like Keyshia Cole was trying to end the verses when they took the break. I wonder. I mean, I'm imagining that maybe she was seeing things worse than we were. She was having mic issues. Her sound was off. And I do understand being a perfectionist and feeling like if the shit isn't right, I don't want to do it. Like, I do get that. But like I said, showmanship comes into play. Showmanship comes into play, and you have to roll with the punches. And I think that's what Ashanti has. And I think that's also because Ashanti's mama is still her manager, right on the side, giving her the whatever she needs to still be a consummate professional. And, a situation where you're sitting there by yourself for like 30 minutes waiting on the bitch to show up, and they said she was there, and that's great. So you weren't late. But honestly, I just feel like she didn't handle the situation right, even though I understand her being annoyed at all of it. Hey, Brittany, how you doing, love? Keisha needs daily therapy for sure. for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like they just have really opposite personalities. It was really much like the Brandy Monica situation where Monica, ain't really, she's not that entertaining, unless she's being smart or something like that. But either way, you guys, I still enjoyed myself because I was looking at it for what it was. I just wanted to hear the music choices. I wanted to hear them DJ the songs that they wanted to DJ from their own collections. That's just what I was there for. So there were some songs I didn't know, some songs that I didn't really like that much, but then there were a whole bunch of songs from both artists that I really enjoyed. Instagram gave them a time frame to where the feed wouldn't be cut. Being that it started late, they had to rush through the songs. Exactly. Thank you so much for the super chat, love. But yes, it did feel like they were rushing through because of the time constraints, which I understood. But like I said, that's why she should have came on earlier. That's why they should have tried to get somebody else's phone. Like, I don't understand. Y'all didn't have more than one phone. You couldn't get somebody's phone and get on the Verzuz, and that way you could hear Ashanti through another phone and put an earbud in your ear and just kind of talk back and forth with her. It might be a little bit of a delay, but it would have been an opportunity for y'all to chit chat, and that way we wouldn't have felt like we missed out on that the way we did. Not I fell asleep. I don't think Monica's attitude was stank like Keisha's. Maybe not, but I feel like it was still around the same, type of juxtaposition between the personalities, with Ashanti and Brandy being more upbeat, in my opinion. They are the same sign, a couple of days apart, completely different, right? That's crazy. Ashanti knows how to stay on code. You don't see her with industry chicks and only know her biz because somebody says something. She gets my respect for sure. Ashanti made it lighter. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel, and even when Keisha kept commenting, talking about, y'all keep telling me y'all wanted me to smile. Like, how am I supposed to smile when I'm singing a sad song? Like, bitch, what you want me to smile about? I don't like when people tell women to smile. I don't have to smile. Why do I have to smile to make you feel uncomfortable? Like, that's some sexist shit. Y'all don't ask men to smile. Like, cut it out. I didn't like that personally. Versus just ain't gonna work if they aren't present together. Bounty and Beanie solidified that. I mean, I guess. I feel like there have been some that have, like I said, Erykah Badu and Jill Scott was great, and they weren't in the same space. The Tevin Campbell song must have been one she sings regularly, because she definitely asked for it again to try and show some vocals. Child, I love that song. I was singing it like the whole time. I was like, didn't they play this already? It don't matter. I'm gonna sing it again. Last night, listen. I saw you standing. I started pretending I knew you. I'm not gonna do it. All right. So the ones in the beginning when they weren't together was really good. Yeah, they were. Erykah and Jill's was really good. I really enjoyed the old school one with Patty and Gladys. I really enjoyed that one, y'all. I was in here from the beginning to the end with that one. But there were a lot of songs that they played that I really enjoyed, and I was in here like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Especially for Ashanti. To me, Ashanti won overall. And I still enjoy Ashanti's music a little bit more than Keyshia Cole's. And I'm just talking about as far as like quantity. There are more of Ashanti songs that I really know and love versus how many Keyshia Cole songs I know and love. But I do like, let it go. That, all that, like I love all of that. You know what I'm saying? I love her slow songs like that. The love song, I remember when it first came out, everybody was like, she's off key. But eventually it just grew on you. You know what I'm saying? And you was off key too. Love. You were doing it anyway. I would have preferred A. Marie versus Ashanti. That would have been dope because they both have really amazing energy. Tevin Campbell versus Usher would be cute. Please go to bed. Tevin Campbell does not have enough music to go against Usher. We talked about this last night, okay? We feel like it should be Usher against Mary J. Blige or somebody who has like a lot, extreme catalog in that same way. The only person that I feel like Usher could really go against is probably Robert, but Robert's in jail and we can't, we don't want to see Robert. Robert ruined it basically. If Robert would have just chilled the hell out, we wouldn't have had to deal with this. No, I've already said this. I have already said this and I knew I was going to have to say it again. The only group that Jodeci is going to go against is Boyz II Men. Because if you were there during the time, you would know that those were the two groups that were pitted up against each other because they had the different sound, but were both, 4-man groups and popping. Okay. But yes. That's it. Child, Robert would kill Verzuz, but he ruined it. He had to be out here being a pervert and he ruined it. Beyonce is not doing Verzuz. Let that go. What is with everybody always going to Blackstreet? They had like 3 songs, 3 hits, and y'all always be like, let's pull Blackstreet out of our ass. I would like to see D'Angelo versus either Maxwell or Music Soul Child, and I would like to see Music Soul Child against either Maxwell, D'Angelo, or Anthony Hamilton. Joe needs to go against somebody too, because I feel like Joe has a really extensive catalog as well. Oh, I meant okay, all right. Silk. How many songs do Silk have? Joe versus Keith Sweat. That would be good. Fate versus Kelly Price. That would be good too. I think Mary J. Blige should go against Mariah Carey. To me, I feel like they're like the biggest stars. It would be like a huge thing. But yeah, I'm done, y'all. I'm done with this Verzuz stuff. Let's move on. Okay, I know we could sit up here and talk about the people we would love to see in Verzuz all damn day, but let's move on to Natalie Nunn and Tommy Lee supposedly doing a celebrity boxing match. As soon as I saw this, I was like, that shit is not going to happen. I was like, because they keep trying to make that happen and it never happens. So I just kind of feel like, yeah, y'all are not about to really box. Y'all are not going to do that. But let me read y'all what they're saying. So Tommy Lee and Natalie Nunn have confirmed our exclusive reports that they will be facing off in a celebrity boxing match. It looks like the fight will air on Zeus Network. Tommy Lee also took to Instagram to confirm the news, making it clear that she has no issue with Natalie Nunn and the event is all for fun. So they have no beef amongst them. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they always try to make these little boxing situations happen. And then the closer we get to it, they decide to cancel it. So I don't think it will actually happen. Even if they do say it's on Zeus, if it is on Zeus, I will watch it. I paid a little $5 for Zeus, so I'll definitely check it out. Who do I think will win? Honestly, I think Tommy will win. I think that all of Natalie's extra body parts and shit will hold her down. I think Tommy has that crazy bitch strength and speed, so she'll just jump up real quick and pop, 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 pop. Yes, they both need a check, absolutely. But I can't lie and say that I wouldn't watch. I'm definitely interested in watching if it actually happens. If it actually happens, I'm gonna say that again. Y'all remember when they was trying to get Soulja Boy and Chris Brown to fight? That shit never happened. T-Pain and Lil Jon was good. Oh, I missed that one. Tommy versus Sky. I'd pay for it. Oh, yeah, that's a better one. I really would like to see them two get in a ring because they both, on that crazy bitch strength. I don't think Natalie is on crazy bitch strength. I just think Natalie puts her size on bitches all the time. Like put all them titties and weight and everything on everybody and then, slings them around. She also fights people who aren't her same size. I ain't never seen her bust up to somebody her same size. She always messing with people smaller than her that she could throw her weight on too. She won't go against Camilla Poindexter. Oh, because Camilla whipped that ass. Don't do that to her. She got her chin shaved down. Okay, she got her chin shaved. Okay, remember her for who she is now, not who she used to be. Shout when the bops connect. Yeah, shout out to Alex. So yeah, y'all, I'm definitely going to watch that if they actually make that happen. And I would definitely come and do commentation on it, on Instagram or something where, I won't nobody try to shut me down. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely do that. And they're entering the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'd be happy to. Okay, moving on. Soulja Boy, tell him. Always in some trouble, ain't you? Okay. Hold up. Let me let me bring my beat back. Beat. Okay. So, Soulja Boy is being sued by a former assistant who has been who has accused him of, I'm just going to say the R word, and holding her against her will. According to People, a woman who's identified as Jane Doe says that Soulja Boy allegedly sexually assaulted her on multiple occasions, held her hostage, made her work in a toxic environment, and didn't pay her for her work. I feel like I've read this story already. Like, didn't this happen already? Let me see. Jane Doe first started working for the Crank That star in December 2018. She said he wanted her to complete tasks like cooking, cleaning, driving him around, doing his hair, and being his personal assistant. He allegedly said he'd pay her $500 a week for 20 hours a day and 7 days a week. Yeah, no, that's not enough. She says she has been working for him for a few weeks when he allegedly started sending unsolicited pictures of his penis. The two then began dating before he allegedly got violent in late January 2019. Her lawsuit states that she alleged he kicked, body slammed, and punched her in the head on 10 separate occasions, one of which she lost consciousness. He allegedly would get enraged if she received comments on Instagram or even if her phone rang. He once allegedly told her, "I should have killed you." Jane Doe alleged things got even more violent in February 2019 when he allegedly R'd her for the first time. He allegedly apologized after and said he would give her $1,000. She said that was the beginning of a series of alleged sexual abuse that she suffered on numerous occasions and sometimes twice in the same day. The lawsuit alleges he would inappropriately touch her body, forcefully pull her pants off, and R her. If she attempted to leave, he would allegedly lock her in her room without hot water for 3 days until she was coerced into not leaving. The alleged abuse continued through August 2020 when the woman said he attacked her so hard that she thought she was going to die. When she came to, she was on the grass outside and left the rapper's home, leaving her things there. She said when she went back to get her belongings in September or October 2020, Soulja Boy allegedly R'd her another time. She returned to his home with the police to get her things, but he allegedly wouldn't let her inside. She said she ultimately left without her belongings and didn't get paid for the majority of the 18 months she worked with him. Wow. Oh, Lord. Nima Ramani of West Coast Trial Lawyers is representing the woman. Ramani said in a statement that Soulja Boy's alleged actions traumatized and filled her with fear. His abuse imprisoned her physically, mentally, and emotionally. When she mustered the courage to flee, he impoverished her. His exploitation severely hampered our client's ability to reestablish herself in the workplace and in society. We believe he should be held accountable. Soulja Boy has not responded to the lawsuit and recent claims against him. This isn't the first time Soulja Boy has been accused of holding a woman against her will. Okay, all right, I thought I was tripping. Police raided his home February 2019 amid claims that he kidnapped, assaulted an ex-girlfriend. They discovered ammunition, which was in violation of his probation at the time. He was arrested the next month and released on his own recognizance. Sorry. He was arrested again in April and sentenced to 240 days behind bars and 265 days of community service for not following the terms of his probation. He also violated his probation when he allegedly tried to falsify proof that he completed the required community service. Why is Soulja Boy free again? Only because people have money, y'all. Only because they have money are they allowed to get away with so much shit. And y'all, at first I was willing, exactly. At first I was willing to like give this the benefit of the doubt, but the fact that it's two separate girls saying that he's done that, I told y'all I felt like I had read the story before because he's done this before. I mean, we all know that the reason why he wasn't invited back to Love and Hip Hop is because he threatened to kill Nia Riley. So I just kind of feel like this definitely goes with how he abuses women. He abuses women. Like, that's what he does. And we've seen him do that so many times. That was one of the things that made me like Casanova. I believe it was Soulja Boy that was wilding out like he was gonna beat on some girl, and Casanova and them was like, dude, you need to calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? So sounds like mystical situation. Mystical situation is a little different, but yes, because one of the girls was an assistant. Yes, absolutely. I never understand why they continue it's because they do it to black women, I'm guessing. Because they do this to black women, they get to get slaps on the wrist or come in and out of jail. Like, you are an issue. Like, you're a threat to society when you like take women against their will and abuse them and assault him. And I'm still trying to understand how he was allowed to like sexually assault these women so many times and nobody ever did anything about it. Because if they called the police to come and get him, or if they called the police and then they raided his home, why is he still walking around? I don't understand. I would never get Nia Scream on Marriage Boot Camp out of my head. It was so sad. Yeah, he did it to her on that show. Because abuse is never about not being rich or handsome. It's about power and mental instability and just being misogynistically evil. Absolutely. Me too. Me too. And the thing about it is, I feel like as a society, we're trained to automatically assume that the woman is lying, when the truth of the matter is this shit happens so much. I don't understand how we can not assume that the women are telling the truth, because it happens so often, and especially when it's a guy like Soulja who's done this several times. So it's just really upsetting to me. It's really upsetting to me that he is this way, that he has not been put in jail and left there, because we all know you're going around doing what you're doing to women because you're mad at your mom. And if you're not going to get therapy and get the fuck over it, then you need to be in jail, because you are a threat to society. And there's no way that just because you're a rapper and you have money, you should be able to still, be walking around when you're out here committing acts of violence in this way to so many. And two is to me, three is so many. Thank you. Thank you. Three is so many to me. Like, that's too damn many, if you ask me. And we can already put Nia, the girl before this, and now this new recent girl. Like, it's just too much. It's just way too much. And I'm sorry, but this is probably going to happen again. I don't know how long they're going to let him do this shit to young girls or to women, period. Until somebody finally decides to put him in jail and leave him there. I don't know how long. But let's go ahead and move on to Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So we talked about this yesterday. Allegedly, they had dropped the charges. Well, now we're finding out that it was some type of clerical error, that the charges actually were not dropped. Okay, so let me just read to y'all what the Jasmine brand is saying. Reports that assault charges against Tory Lanez for allegedly shooting Meg Thee Stallion are false. Okay, it's false. Earlier today, a media outlet reported that the charges were dropped. And then Megan immediately denied these claims, tweeting, "Y'all can't tell when shit fake news." I wish people would stop saying that. Y'all still don't see an abuser picking with me. The first court date got pushed back because of the inauguration, but I can't wait until the MF facts come out. She added, "Bitch, you shot me and my story not changing, and bitch, you going to jail." The 25-year-old rapper continued, "Y'all so believe black women and protect black women online, but when I literally say I got shot, it's confusing. Trauma is real, and I'm still traumatized from losing my mom, dad, and one of my grandmothers, and on top of that, being shot. I'm not open about anything on the internet usually because I like to keep my emotions private, but I'm reaching my limit. I'm going to keep staying positive." I hope she does. This is why, let me tell y'all something. This is why I'll never be on here acting like it's all good and, I don't know what I would never be like that about this situation. I would never be like that about this situation. She got shot. We know she got shot. What else is there to be confused about? I feel like, whatever happens, I hope that justice is served. But I'm not about to sit up here and continue this argument with people about, her being a liar or her not being, you know, a good person because of the way she acts with the other girls and all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay? Meg Thee Stallion got shot. It was Tory Lanez's gun. 1 + 1 = 2. That's how I feel about this situation. Okay? Like, I'm so over everybody using all of these other stories and other bullshit when it comes to this specific situation. But I'm glad that the charges weren't being dropped. Honestly, when I heard that, it was upsetting because, you know, but that didn't mean I didn't feel like, you know, it didn't happen. I said in that video, just because the charges were dropped don't mean the shit didn't happen. You've seen charges get dropped so many times when people actually did shit. I know y'all watch SVU like me. Okay? But anyway, exactly. Everything else is irrelevant. Like, and everybody wants to bring up everything they could think of bad about her in order to like invalidate her story. And I'm not here for that because I feel like that is what we do to Black women so often. And I also don't understand why everybody feels the need to like get online and go tell her how they feel about what happened to her. That's a problem for me as well. Like, it's one thing to get up here and do commentary or even to comment under the Shade Room's post because she don't have to go in the Shade Room and read the comments, okay? But when people are in your comments adding you about some shit they don't know about that happened to you that could have ruined your career, I feel like she has every right to be frustrated and to feel away. She's 25 years old and she's out here by herself and y'all are expecting perfection. Like, that's what y'all expect. And nobody is a perfect victim. And also nobody deserves to be shot in the fucking foot because some Lil couldn't get his mind right. But let's go ahead and move on. Last topic, y'all. Unless there are other things that y'all would like me to cover. There are 1,000 people in the room. Please like the video, you guys. I'd appreciate it very much. Okay, support the channel. My Cash App is down below. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bondi Blue. If you don't, specifically on Instagram, I'm an Instagram girl. Okay, it's my favorite app. I know y'all like TikTok and all that other shit. I like Instagram. That's where I'm at. Let's talk about DaniLeigh, you guys, because everybody is going in on DaniLeigh because she made a song about being a light-skinned girl. Okay, about being a yellow bone. Okay, she has a song called Yellow Bone. Everybody got upset about it. Okay, DaniLeigh is making headlines over a new song that she teased on social media today, on the 21st, yesterday. The 26-year-old singer previewed a snippet of her single Yellow Bone on Instagram, and her comment section was overwhelmed with negative remarks reacting. Why? And this is what she said: why I can't make a song for my light-skinned baddies? Because light-skinned girls do not need more promotion, bitch. That's why. Like, I'm not against it personally. I mean, Childish Gambino has a song called Redbone. I don't think there's anything wrong with being proud of who you are, being happy with who you are. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But I also feel like, do we really need more promotion for light-skinned girls? Are there really a lot of, you know what I'm saying, people out here shitting on light-skinned girls these days in order for you to feel to, you know, the need to make a song? The song is shitty. Let me just say that the song is shitty. But I also think that it's not just the song. It's also kind of the way she is. Like, it seems like she's one of those girls. I don't know her, but from what the things I've seen with the baby and on social media, it just kind of seems as if she's one of those girls that's so proud of herself for being lighter complected. She's just so happy with herself because she's lighter complected. And I just kind of feel like, bitch, what? Like, what? She's white. She's not black. Really? Light skin, red bone is a term for black women who are fair skinned. She Hispanic, not black. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna need for her not to be appropriating. Bitch, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You need to make a song about your spicy Latina sisters. Okay? Oh, she black then. That's black, y'all. Dominican is black. I don't know if y'all know that. Dominican is black, and don't let them tell you nothing different. Because they be out here swearing up and down that means something different, but it don't. To me, she just looks like a light-skinned black girl. She does. It's not like, you know, she's some, not like, you know, Danielle Bergoli, Catch Me Outside. But she was just tweeting. She said, done talking, about to post how fine I looked yesterday. I'm going to keep letting God bless me while y'all sit back and judge me and sit behind y'all little phones and type shit about another woman. Y'all are haters. I love the fact that I can read her tweets and understand what she's saying. Y'all don't know me. Congratulations. Y'all got another thing to say about me. When you hate, it's all good. Only God can cancel me. That shit don't mean shit to me because the people around me are the ones that know my heart and intention in real life. I'm sorry if I offended you. And I say, what? And I said is what he want, not what the world want. I'm talking about myself. Stop playing with me. Y'all not for me. It eventually got to her because then she stopped being coherent in her messaging. Okay, because her tweets were, y'all, it'd be so hard to understand what the hell these people be talking about when they be writing shit on Twitter and on Instagram. Be like, bitch, what are you saying to me? Like, what are the words that you, what language is it, that you're speaking? She's not Black Dominican. You guys, she's not white Dominican. Like, there's no, I don't know. I've never seen a Dominican that didn't look like a light-skinned Black person or just a regular Black person. I've never seen like how Puerto Ricans can be white Puerto Rican and then there are some that are Black. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've never seen a light skin without any Black Dominican. Okay. To me, if you're Dominican, you're Black. Okay. Yeah, she does. It doesn't even matter. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't even matter because at the end of it, both her parents are Dominican. We ain't about to keep fight. I've seen plenty of white. Where have you seen them? I have never seen a white Dominican. Where do they exist? Where do they exist? Yeah, no, I don't think so. My husband is Puerto Rican, considers himself Black. Yeah. I just said that there are, I've seen white Puerto Ricans and Black ones, but I've never seen a white Dominican. I've seen Black Puerto Rican, sweetheart. That's what I just said. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I've never seen a Dominican person that didn't look like a light-skinned Black person. Her parents are white. Okay. I mean, listen, y'all seem to know this lady life in a way that I don't. I'm Dominican. She doesn't even have African ancestry. Amani, how do you know that? I feel like people issue was with her saying he want me because I'm yellow bone. Child, that possibly can be the truth. I mean, it's not like it's a lie. I just don't waste my time being upset about people I don't care about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this bitch. All I know is she messed with, the rapper with all the baby teeth in his mouth. And I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? She can call herself yellow bone. She's technically a yellow skinned person. Like, she can call herself that. That's not a big deal to me. I'm gonna say that. But I don't feel like there needs to be more of this glamorizing of you being light skinned or a yellow bone or whatever. Like, yeah, that's lame to me. I'm not even gonna lie. Would I waste my time going under her comments to tell her about it? No, I would probably more so have something to say about how trash the song was. Like, I'm not gonna play it because I want my money. But the song was trash. I was like, bitch, what are you like bopping your shoulders to? Okay, what are you bopping your shoulders to, bitch? Make me understand, okay? Because none of it matched. The rap didn't match with the beat. It was so confusing to me. Child, y'all can argue with people all y'all want to. Dominican 9 times out of 10 be Black, okay? The song was terrible. The song was off beat. People are triggered. They really are. Y'all really be out here getting triggered. And the truth of the matter is, no matter what you do, there will be people out here who feel like they're prized to the world because their skin is lighter because we live in a world of racism. That's just where it's at. It's not true, though. It's not true. Her being yellow doesn't mean that she's more attractive than me or anybody else. Okay? She cute or whatever, but her hair is stringy. Okay? And this looks like a whole bunch of filter. I mean, I don't know what's happening in this picture. She look cute in this picture, but I don't know. She's 21% African. That's a lot. So for somebody to say that she has no African ancestry, that's why I was like, how do you know that? Like, how could you possibly know how much African ancestry somebody has? Like, you know them. Dominicans are African American and Spanish. When African Americans were free, they migrated south to Caribbean islands if they speak Spanish. Dominicans are also Africans, not African Americans, but also Africans, because it was a part of the slave trade. Okay, so people came from Africa and were also brought to the islands. And also the people on the islands were dark complected people as well. Okay, because they're close to the equator. So anywhere close to the equator, people are going to have darker complected skin. So it's not just the Africans from the continent of Africa, but also darker complected people that lived on that island before it was colonized by whatever white people, with the Spaniards or the French, whoever. No, Haiti had the French, Dominicans had the Spanish, or the Portuguese or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, evil tirade of white people that colonized the area. Most of those people have African ancestry. It would almost be damn near impossible for them not to have African ancestry growing up or living on that island. So that's another reason why I don't believe that any person that is, Dominican is 100% without any African ancestry. You can't tell me that, and I would have to see it on a piece of paper in order for me to believe it. Okay, yes, the boat made more than one stop. I need everybody to understand that. The boat stopped in the islands. It stopped in Brazil. It stopped in the Americas. Okay, like it made a lot of stops. Y'all have got to look up. Y'all got to look this shit up. Okay. They do not claim black, though, so to themselves they are not black. Yeah, they can say whatever they want to. They can lie to themselves all they want to. That's what their island society has taught them, that being any little bit of white means they are no longer black. In America, it means that if you're any bit of black, then you are black. So our rules are different. That's why it's a misunderstanding of why, like, Dominican people be like, I know black. And it's like, bitch, I beg to differ. But like I said, we don't even have to argue about that. The song is trash. Let's just be more upset about the song being trash than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the first time somebody has made a song about a specific skin tone of woman that they like. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I think if you don't like the song, if you feel like it doesn't represent you, then don't listen to it. It's real simple. But this whole, I won't cancel. So I won't cancel. I don't want to cancel anybody, but I would love to not listen to you because your music sounds trash. That's pretty much it. Yo. I knew it. Oh, y'all, remember we was talking last night, me and Jay Lee. Y'all remember it's Scotty, they were saying Tamar and K Michelle, and Tamar was like, absolutely not. I only have 7 top 10 records. And I told y'all she didn't have enough. Okay, I had told y'all that. Child, ain't nothing else going on. I was trying to see if there was anything else to talk about, but I feel like that's basically it. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, go ahead and comment and let me know. In the meantime, don't forget to check out my latest Married at First Sight video. Okay, y'all, make sure y'all check that out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put another one in it. Okay. Also, don't forget that I review Real Housewives of Salt Lake City as well. There is a review that has been put up for that. I'm trying to give y'all a screenshot of it, but it's taking all day, Jesus. I mean, it's the same thing. No, here we are. Okay. Yes. Real Housewives, Salt Lake City. Okay. Y'all check those out. I also have reviews of for Lovecraft Country, for Bridgerton, for All American. A lot of y'all ask about the All American reviews. I've already reviewed the first episode. It is up. Also, 911 is up. Okay, so y'all check out those reviews if y'all have not already, because I know sometimes, YouTube be tripping. I'm gonna do Growing Up Hip Hop later. I actually made my notes for it. No, I will not be doing 90 Day Fiance. I'm kind of over it at this point. And yes, I know Bridgerton got renewed for a second season. I thought Bridgerton got renewed for 8 seasons because they have so many books. I have not listened to Jasmine's EP yet. I already talked about Sky Jackson and Jewel's like earlier this week. So make sure you are abreast to the lives that I've been doing this week, because I have done a number of lives this week. I did, hold up, let me look at it. I did one on I think that was the day we talked about Wendy. No, Was it the Wendy Williams or the Tiffany Haddish one? It was probably the Tiffany Haddish one that I did from a couple of days ago. That probably was Monday, probably or Tuesday. Try one of them days. Look it up. Y'all look at my videos. Just go look at my videos and see what's up there. I don't plan on reviewing Bling Empire, but I have been watching it. It is entertaining. I love Anna. I want people to stop playing with her. Anna don't be doing nothing but trying to be nice and chill and mind her business. And, you know, Christina wants to be vapid and ask about clothes all damn day. And then y'all want to pull that lady penis pump out of her bathroom. That shit was messed up. Okay. I was like so annoyed. I saw that Hank Aaron passed away. R.I.P. I've never been vegan. I incorporated more vegan food into my diet for sure. But I've never been vegan. The Ashanti J-Lo shade, child, whatever. Are you going to be reviewing the Salt and Pepper movie? Absolutely. And the Wendy Williams one. Yes, I'm about to relax my hair completely to get this haircut as soon as my sister can see me. Yes, I am into astrology. But yes, that's it. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the multiple BBS lately. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching. Like so many of y'all have been in here. It's like 1,000 of y'all in here. It's been so many of y'all in here every day when I've been doing this. So thank you so much. I'm going to continue to come to y'all a few times a week with these in the, in the afternoons, and hopefully y'all will continue to come and watch. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see y'all in the next video. All right. Have a good day.